Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. Hey, is gone. Gamer down. I repeat.
Help!
I see the dicta.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Just hanging around.
He dies twice at least. Oh my god. Look at that damage, chat. 50k. I had... Oh my god. Let's do it again now. We're cooking. Welcome back, gamers. We got another banger build for you guys in my 22 days, 22 builds, 22 heroes. I don't know what to call it. I just enjoy making builds. It's been a lot of fun learning things. But anyways, that's all about me. Let's talk about this beautiful little build we put together. Heavily inspired by an Eternus build, but I made a lot of changes to make it fit more how I want to play. So, starting off, we have the laning phase. You need a high velocity mag. You need a headshot booster. High velocity mag is a must-have. You cannot farm without it. And just focus on getting as much you can. And just focus on getting like as much farm as you can. Extra charge will help you with your first ability. Sprint boots will help you with roaming and getting boxes. You want to get as many boxes as possible. The rest of your kit will allow you to roam really fast. I just literally like either push up the wave or try freezing the wave under your turret, whichever works for you, and then rotate back or rotate around when you get an opening and just soak up all the boxes around you to really get a snowball going. Extra health is a good pick here, mostly because you're a big chunky guy and you're gonna upgrade that later. You can also get extra regen, extra stamina, or basic magazine if you need it, but you're gonna end up selling the basic magazine later. I would recommend just skipping it. You're gonna get all the ammo you need from your second ability. Since you have a pretty small magazine size, make sure to use your second ability as much as you can, as this gives you a larger magazine, especially as you keep upgrading it. If you can boop your enemies up into the sky and follow up with headshots, you're gonna deal a ton of damage. You want to do that as well. But moving on into the early game, the mid game, you want the Mystic Reach just to kind of gas up all of your abilities a little bit, both versus Shredder, to do more damage. Simple as. Combat Barrier both gives you a little bit of a shield, which helps you out a lot, but it also gives you additional weapon damage and fire rate, which just makes you do more damage while staying alive more. As long as you have a shield up, Divine Barrier is really good here because it actually gives you additional shield. And again, as long as you have a bullet shield, you will deal 22% more damage and has 70% more of a fire rate, which means that by activating Divine Barrier, you're activating your Combat Barrier, which makes you deal more damage. Another great bonus with the Divine Barrier is that it makes you run faster. So as I was mentioning before, it gives you sprint speed. Just in general, you get a sprint speed from it, but you get +2 move speed when it's active. I love using this if I'm rotating around lane, A to B, or if I just go around in the go for boxes, whatnot, really. It's a million uses. Kinetic Dash also just lets you run around and roam around a lot. It is for 1250. You want to get a Warp Stone, but it's 3000. It'll take a little while. So usually I like having Kinetic Dash before that. And obviously, yeah, the Warp Stone is just, it's a must-have for ulting or making big plays. Seeing as you're a DPS player, you're not going to want to rely on your ult as like the initiator, unless you really have to. Generally speaking, you kind of want to just focus on shooting and dealing as much damage as possible with your stomp, follow up, headshot, kill them on the way down. And then if necessary, you can ult if you need to like CC someone out of the fight or whatever, but you need to make sure you have a follow up because you're not going to stay alive for very long with this build. You also have a choice here. I've been playing around a little bit with it. I think that, especially with the buff of long range recently, I think that long range gun dynamo is super good now because you can just stand back and shoot as much as you want. Gives you a lot of more options of a range. But if you want to stay more close range, play a little bit more Brewster type, you can also get a close quarters. It's completely up to you. The build works either way. I guess you're less tanky, so maybe close quarters isn't as good. But if you want to get up close with the stomp, that's something you can do. As you keep leveling up, it's worth noting as you keep leveling up at the start of your stomp, it's only 15 meters. That means that if you hit somebody with the stomp, they're not going to be outside of the range for your long range to proc. I'll normally buy long range early, by the way. This is one of the first things I buy. Your range will actually go up a lot. With some of the items you purchase, you're seeing as the range of your stomp stacks with your spirit, and most importantly, because of the boxes, you keep picking up as you keep breaking these urns, they're gonna give you spirit occasionally, and eventually you're gonna have a really long range, even though you haven't specifically bought spirit. Again, you're gonna get spirit from some of these items anyways. Not a lot, but it does make a difference. But moving on then, after the early game, once you have all these items, you can kind of start fighting. You can kind of start fighting already before that. It really depends on your lane. But once you go into the mid game, this is a must-have upgrades. Headhunter gives you a massive burst items. When you stomp them and then headhunt, you're gonna hit a ton of damage. Precision Emblem, same thing, just a lot of damage bolts off of these two core items. Fortitude upgrades your extra health, gives you more health. Rapid Recharge gives you not only more ability charges for your first ability, but it also lets you rattle off more in a row, which lets you use it. You want to use this thing a lot in fights as it levels up your primary fire, but also it CZs the enemies and gives you a lot of space, both you and your teammates. Improved Reach, I've been putting it on my 4. Maybe we can go without Improved Reach in this build. I haven't really experimented with it enough, but we have a lot of space for purple items. I guess you could swap it for a counter item, but we have a lot of slots for counter items to begin with. That's up to you. The ult has kind of a low range, so this kind of fixes that if you view it. Enduring Speed, Superior Stamina also in mid-game, just to kind of get that additional movement if you feel you need it now. I would probably recommend just getting it so you can actually roam, but then you want to get the upgrade to Sharpshooter or Point Blank, depending which one you have. Only get one. Buying two wouldn't make sense. Then moving on to late game, once you finish all of these nice items, you can finally purchase Glass Cannon. And this one, honestly, I've been thinking about it and I've been using it a few times. I think it's worth it. I can't think of a single weapon here, and you guys are free to tell me in the comments, but I cannot think of a single weapon item here that fits better than Glass Cannon. Maybe Lucky Shot, I'm not sure. Probably not Frenzy. Glass Cannon just makes sense. Crippling headshots as well, because you hit someone with a stomp, you know, they're lined up. Well, I didn't hit it there because I wasn't even there, but they're lined up. It's pretty easy to practice a little bit to start hitting headshots. That was a terrible example. There we go. You're gonna get these headshots. You're gonna proc crippling headshot. They're gonna be super low. If you feel like you need more, to use your abilities more, specifically your ultimate, you could buy a refresher. Completely up to you. But generally speaking, at this point, you might want to look into counter items. And then I have some suggestions here. You could get Metal Skin, Knockdown, Curse, Silence Glyph, really whatever you feel like. Yeah, you have one counter slot in this build, as you can see here. But it really just comes down to like what you really need. But if you follow this build 1-to-1, you're gonna do a ton of damage as long as you stay farmed. That's all you need to do. Make sure you have the money to sustain this and try to make the most of your abilities, as you will see in the highlights, which we'll show in a little bit. I used all abilities constantly and, dare I say, perfectly in some cases, which led us to victory. But yeah, if you guys have feedback, let me know in the comments, and yeah, enjoy the highlights. Sheesh.
Our purple guard.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, holy. Oh, wow. Hey, just gone. Gamer down. I repeat. We could have won it, but with this team, it's gonna be hard. There we go. Look at that damage, chat. 50k. I had. Oh my god. Let's do it again now. We're cooking.
I'm coming, guys. Go, go, go. Fuck.
Never mind the ults. Still down. Fat.
Fuck all.
I see great talent.
Ooh. Much better call. Oh my god, he is tanky. Gamer down.
I see 7.
Oh my god, okay. Oh!
I see 7.
Oh no! Poor guy. This is so sad. Hit the like button if you agree.
Nice work.
Убейте это говно, вы чё, убираете? Let's go at first.
Jesus!
Impressive. I see the enemy. Releasing singularity. Teleporting. I see Bebop.
Eyeballs. Take a buff, go buff.
One more body for the pile.
Guys, one in the back.
Body's all night.
Bye-bye. Bro was panicking.
This is going pretty good.
Let's push yellow.
Let's push yellow.
He dies twice at least. Oh my god. Oops.
Please, thank you. Can't give up. Come on. Took out another one. This is how it starts. I see the enemy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Poor Viscos. Oh my god, what a game, chat. Look at the damage! Look at that damage, chat. Oh my god. 44,000.